Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk Productions back with another video today about the Houston Texans. I can't remember the last time we made 2 Texans videos in one day. Oh, man. Probably when the Texans were signing everybody in the world. I'd say that's probably when the last time we made 2 videos for the Texans in a day. Usually if we make 2 a day, we usually every day make 2 videos about the Astros every day, and then sometimes for the Rockets. Actually, for the Rockets, I haven't posted a video about the Rockets in 2 days, so. Oh, you know what? Actually, no. I did post a Rockets video the other day about Hakeem Olajuwon. But anyways, back on the Texans video, the Houston Texans have waived Duke Ejiofor. Now, what do I think of this? Trying to bring some thought into this. First, I'm going to give you all the information. So starting with Duke Ejiofor was waived today due to a failed physical. Kind of reminds me like Julian Edelman, but it's not as good. And his defensive player, because that's what usually happens when you have a failed physical. You do get released. I think it actually happens all the time. Unless you're like some superstar. But Julian Edelman's good, so it doesn't really make sense. Like, I wonder, like, what if Tom Brady had a failed physical? Would he get released? That's what I wonder. But anyways, so Duke Ejiofor career stats: 6 tackles and 1 sack. Now you might be asking, why would you waste your time on a video about a player who only has 6 tackles and 1 sack? Now, Duke Ejiofor has had injury problems, and that's why he can't. That's why he only has 6 tackles. If Duke Ejiofor was healthy in the situations, you're probably looking maybe at 20-something sack. I mean, not 20-something sack, sorry. Like 20 to 25-something tackles and maybe 2 to 4 something sacks. So that's why. In 2019, he tore his Achilles. 2020, I can't remember if it was minicamp or training camp, tore his ACL. So he's had injury problems. He was a 2018 6th-round pick at pick 177, and injuries have stopped him from trying to be a success. I mean, I guess I would say that there was a couple games when he looked pretty good, and he looked like he was about to become something, and then he got hurt. But he wasn't that bad. The problem was his injuries, and now he's just crumbled it all and ended it all by failing a physical and getting released by the Houston Texans. So I thought that he was going to have a bounce-back year this year if he stayed on the Houston Texans. But I had some weird feeling that he was going to be leaving. So, yeah. This is not a big take for the Houston Texans. It's actually kind of good for them because they can get somebody off of this 90-man-plus roster. Now it's under 90 with releasing of Duke Ejiofor. But it's still, the roster is still pretty big. They need to release about 36 guys in preseason. Or I guess they can start in training camp, which a lot of teams don't, but usually will release 30. Probably, I would say, most likely are going to release 36 guys in preseason before the season starts, because I could maybe see them releasing a couple guys during training camp, but not a lot of guys. So probably like something like 30 guys getting released in preseason, and I wonder if that would break a record for most released in free and before the season starts in preseason. So yeah, that's basically it for the video. We're not going to have a lot of Texans videos coming up soon because the Texans are shutting everything down for June. And probably not going to make another Texans video until training camp starts unless they do something huge like trade Deshaun. So not going to see anything for the Texans on my channel until I'm not 100% about this, but not going to see any Texans really fire Texans content. I mean, maybe I'll think of a little something, like maybe about like what you can see in their offense about their team, but most likely not going to see anything until training camp or Deshaun gets traded. So, but I can't wait to be making like preseason pre-games and preseason post-games, maybe a live stream for one of the Texans games in the preseason. I mean, obviously I'll do this for the regular season too, but I like watching the games sometimes myself, so I'll definitely do a preseason live, and I'll think about a season live for the game. But because sometimes with the Texans, because they're very bad, I get a little angry when the Texans are losing and all this stuff. I mean, it's not really that anymore because I know the Texans aren't as good as they used to be years ago. But, you always want to see your team win. So, all right, guys, that's basically it. Leave a like on the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more, turn on notifications, and peace out. Go Texans.